Well, good morning. Today is Wednesday, April 21st, and this is my next video. I first of all want to thank Mike Cuneo, Corey Wilson-Crawford, and Mike Ram for sitting in for me last week and doing the video. I had an opportunity, of course, to watch it, and they did a great job. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about, of course, COVID, but also some other key issues as well. I really want to thank all of our support staff, our teachers, our administration, our Board of Education, our parents, and certainly our students, that you have been very cooperative during these past 14 months of dealing with the pandemic. We all know this is a very serious issue, and the work that all of us have done as a school district and a community have been exemplary. And I really appreciate your cooperation. I also appreciate the people who have emailed me with concerns and with disagreements and complaints of what we do. I take your comments very seriously. I consider them and so forth. And I've made some changes, quite frankly, based upon some of the concerns that have been expressed. But I also want you to know that I follow closely what the health and medical professionals tell us. Based upon research and based upon their expertise. And quite frankly, we have to follow a set group of people and professionals in the health fields because they're basing their information as closely as possible on a brand new pandemic, and it's important. I want to bring up the issue of elementary students wearing masks out on the playground. That has brought some concern, and I want you to know that the reason I asked this to happen was because we have a serious spike of people contracting COVID in Michigan, in Kent County, that is alarming. And in fact, Michigan, up to this point, has been the #1 state in the United States with these concerns. And so, obviously, for the past 14 months, our #1 priority has been safety of students and staff and people who come into our schools from the community. And so I asked the principals and their teachers at the elementary level to have students wear masks when they're out in the playground, even though they're cohorting with their classmates by classroom. And I realize that can be a concern for people. I do want you also to know that I'll be reviewing the numbers this week, and by Friday I will be making a decision as to whether we move back to allowing elementary students to be on the playground during recess and lunch hour without wearing masks. And if the numbers show that, I will send you a family access email letting you know what I'm going to do. If I decide that masks are not necessary during recess for elementary students, I will still encourage students to wear the mask if they so choose, being, of course, if their parents want them to wear masks. But I'll let you know by this Friday. Please know that will happen. I do also, you need to know that the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services, which is the deciding organization about how schools operate under this pandemic, that they have extended the current status of health protocols through May 24th. And as you know, we have concerns by students and parents regarding prom for this year, and quite frankly, we're still trying to work through that. And we also have concerns about graduation. Well, graduation is May 25th, and these extensions go through May 24th, and we certainly have to do some planning. And so we're going to continue to work on that issue, and High School Principal Dan Zhang will have some concluding information regarding the prom and regarding high school graduation very soon. And then we'll be announcing that as well. I want to remind all of our stakeholders regarding what Rockford has been doing, Rockford Public Schools, when it comes to safety protocols for the past 14 months to keep everyone as safe as possible. As you know, elementary classrooms are cleaned twice a day, disinfected, and the entire building of each elementary school is also disinfected and cleaned in the evening. Our secondary classrooms consistently have been cleaned after every hour, after every class, as well as the entire buildings at night. All restrooms in all of our buildings are cleaned twice a day, and all school buses are cleaned after every run and then at the end of the day before buses are parked for the evening. Masks are required by students and staff and people entering the building every hour, every day, as well as we have hand sanitizing equipment in classrooms and in hallways and so forth, as well as, of course, in bathrooms. And we do the best we can for social distancing because safety under this pandemic is, in fact, one of our top priorities. I want to bring up the issue of summer learning. I know you've received a lot of information on summer learning. Another name for that, of course, is summer school. And we are offering a multiple group of opportunities for students. And the vast majority of those opportunities, particularly the ones dealing with remediation, credit recovery, and so forth, are free to parents and so forth. We also will be providing, and we're working on that still now, transportation as best we can provide it for students who are participating in summer learning. In addition, to students who need remediation at the elementary, middle, and high school level, we're also providing some enrichment opportunities as well. We are providing open enrollment for exploration camps. And those are enrichment activities that I encourage parents to provide access to your students to participate. We'll also be providing online instruction for students at the elementary and middle school level regarding book clubs and reading. We're also providing online instruction for tutoring in mathematics at the elementary and middle school levels as well. High school, of course, will continue with credit recovery opportunities for students. We'll also be providing help, assistance, and so forth in prep for the SAT for students who plan to take that exam this coming fall. I think that's a good class for juniors and seniors to consider as well. I encourage parents to visit our website at rockfordschools.org to continue to get current information on our summer learning program. But there's great opportunities for you, for your child, particularly not only in remediation but in enrichment opportunities and activities as well. And I encourage people to take advantage of this. By the way, we're also offering this book bus. And it's a library bus that we're using one of our school buses, and that will be coming through people's subdivisions, resident subdivisions, throughout the summer and providing opportunity for students to check out new books, to read them and then turn them back in and so forth so other students can read them as well. And I think this is a great innovation that's going to keep students reading during the summer and making it convenient for you as parents and so forth to check out books throughout the summer. I want you to know that I'm still absolutely committed to face-to-face learning for our students in grades kindergarten through 12th grade. We all know that that's the most effective way for students to learn and for teachers to teach. Now, of course, if something happens in the next several weeks that dictates a problem when it comes to students contracting COVID, then we'll reassess the modality of our teaching and learning. But right now, my commitment is to continue to provide the face-to-face instruction for our students K-12, but also we'll continue with Rockford Virtual, which is successful as well for those parents who want their children to be taught in a virtual modality as well. Again, I want you to know that we'll continue to practice our safety protocols based on research, based upon health professionals and their position on keeping people safe. I'm very proud of our athletic program under the leadership of Cole Andrews and Vic Villarreal, and our coaches who are keeping students safe. And they truly are keeping students safe. And I know we had a little hiccup on that when we first started our testing of student athletes. But we've adjusted that protocol and that procedure and process. And I believe everybody is as safe as possible as they're being tested. If you have concerns, please contact the athletic department and they will assist you. Well, I guess it's time to say goodbye for now for this video presentation. If you have concerns or questions, I continue to encourage you to contact your child's teacher, principal, any administrator in the central office, and certainly to contact me as well. I wish you a great week and look forward to talking to you on April 28th. Thank you.